Hello friends, good morning. Welcome back to our channel where we talk general and electrical aspects.
This is a continuation to part one. Nowadays, the recruitment trend, everything is changed, Namrata. That's I also can share with you. Earlier, who are
Mm,
they just go to the colleges, they will recruit the people somehow. Yeah, nowadays
mm,
also that's still happening. But most of the time, the core companies who are there, they are recruiting some people who just come out the college, who are well equipped
mhm,
with some courses, because
mm.
companies don't have time to teach anything to anyone. They are very busy with
True.
their own business. Say if
Mm,
they are looking for example, earlier companies used to give 1 year training. There I see many companies 1 year,
mhm,
entire 1 year they are going to teach so many things. After that their actual work will start, but that 1 year become only 1 month nowadays. But
True.
that 1 month they are now recently they are I see many companies still who are doing 1 month 1 year earlier, and 2 years back only 1 month they are giving fun training. Nowadays they are giving 1 or 2 weeks only, they are simply giving work, start it, let's do it like
True.
that. So only thing I can say is whoever are there, they should be equipped with say, if you are in the company for the 5 6 months, how much knowledge you will acquire, that much you should acquire before joining the company.
True.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. You should learn so that even company feels that, we don't have to take much efforts. And if we take her, in comparison with any other people, she'll be able to understand things faster and she'll be able to grasp it in a shorter period of time. So
That's true.
everyone, I would like to request whoever will be watching this video further, they should try to, prepare themselves what company is requiring, and then definitely if you have some of the qualities they need, they'll definitely
I agree.
hire you in comparison with the other candidates.
That's
So
true.
you should keep yourself ready for the things.
Yeah, there are for our electrical graduates some NPTI courses also there from central government scheme. There are some institutes in Bangalore or some
Hmm.
other places in India, NPTI. So most of the core companies they are recruiting from this NPTI courses student. It is 1 year course, I believe.
Okay.
After graduation, if anyone did 1 year course in this institutes,
Hmm.
companies directly going there and they are taking contact. They are interviewing and recruiting. Why? Because they have
Okay.
already good exposure of 1 year of entire system network,
True.
everything, entire distribution, power system, generation, everything.
Hmm.
They have good understanding. So it's better to take them. So people should take some time to learn some things, new things.
Yeah, true. I
So
would like you, whoever are aspiring like candidates or who are still into engineering, I would like to suggest like you should keep on learning, relevant to your fields. You should keep on learning whichever direction you want to move on, so that tomorrow. Nowadays, competition is also too high. You can't say that there are not people out there. If you want to stand out of uh, entire crowd, you have to learn skills better than them. This is the main thing. What is going on outside?
that's true. That's true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I want few things about ETAP, Dialux, AutoCAD, and MATLAB. Whatever softwares are there, you are
Okay.
aware of. Generally, how you learned from
Hmm.
those things, those software. Did you paid anything, or what is the your theme of learning those? Can you explain a few words
Okay.
about it?
Yeah, so ETAP is basically electrical transient analysis, like simulations that if you remember we used to do some on the MATLAB platform.
Yes.
So
Yes.
ETAP is basically used for simulation of power systems. Like there are single light large system diagrams are there, and you have to do the transient analysis and steady state analysis, load flow analysis, short circuit analysis. So basically, ETAP is a software where you can, draw your incorporate your system, and
Okay.
by varying some parameters or changing certain things, you can see how the system behavior will be, and accordingly, basically, load flow analysis is done for operation and planning, generation planning, or something. how system, what components you should connect and everything. Then short circuit analysis we usually do for finding out, circuit breaker ratings and everything. Whatever are the protective equipments, we have to make sure they are capable enough. So we decide their ratings based on all these studies. So ETAP is the platform where you can, incorporate your entire system single line diagram, and you can do all this analysis. And there are many analysis, like not only load flow and short circuit. There are many more analysis. As you learn more and more, we can understand it in a better way. And there
Okay.
is one more, like Dilex is also the software which is basically used for lightning designing, lightning system. Like basically, if there is a building and I have to make sure that, in particular area there should be enough flux level. Like you should be able to design the lightning system in such a way that you are not overusing the light, means you are not wasting the energy, means unnecessary, you are not connecting extra lights and at the same time consuming more power. So you have to make sure that one particular room is there. You must be knowing the dimension of the room, you must be knowing what is the color of the room, what is the flooring, what is the height. You put all the parameters and everything, and based on that there are some formulas and everything, and you can put those formulas, those values, and you can exactly find out that for this particular area, this particular room, what exactly number of lights and what value of wattage of light system or whatever will be required. So Dilex is basically used for that designing. And AutoCAD is basically, as much I have understood. So AutoCAD is basically, I feel electrical engineer should be able to read that diagram. It is like that. So you should not be yeah, at the same time you should also be able to draw things. But as long as I have understood from my friends and some of the seniors or who are working
Mhm.
into the company, they are like, you should be able to read the AutoCAD diagram.
That's
That is
true.
more than enough for an electrical engineer. Drawing and drafting things are done by others also. There are people from ITI and many things who do the drafting thing, but you should be able to read that diagram, and you
Yes,
should
yes.
be able to understand how you can apply. There are ways in which you can incorporate the diagram into Dialux also, and get the room dimension, room area,
That's
everything.
true.
So you
Yeah.
should be able to understand that thing.
Yeah.
And MATLAB is basically, when it comes to any of the engineering colleges, let's say normal state colleges also, or even when I was doing my internship at IIT Bombay, so for simulating the circuits, we used to use the MATLAB software. So MATLAB is basically, you can simulate and see how your circuit is working and putting the parameters, changing the parameters, and accordingly how the response of your system is changing. So you can on MATLAB, you can simulate any of smaller to smaller circuit and larger circuits also. Just, when people are into research, they have to first do it on a software and check whether what my idea is actually, is it working or not. So MATLAB is basically very user friendly also. Like we have already used it in our BTech,
Yes,
in
yes.
MTech also. So for PhD and all, many people use MATLAB for simulation.
That's
Like
true.
where I was there, like I did the software part of the project entirely on MATLAB.
Okay,
So it is
okay.
a very good platform. But I have also heard that MATLAB is not widely used when it comes to companies.
That's true.
Companies are not using MATLAB to that extent. But from academics point of view, it is important.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you clearly explain all the 4, 5 softwares, whatever we are using in our electrical engineering. Yeah, myself got some good exposure also.
Yeah, it's nice to be helpful
Because
to
yeah,
someone.
yeah, because myself don't have the direct exposure on ETAP and Dialux. Only
True.
MATLAB I have. Yeah, AutoCAD also. Yeah, AutoCAD, whatever you said is true. Electrical point of view,
Mm.
who are graduates, it's enough
Mm.
to read. If you are able to read the drawings, if you are able to understand the drawings, little bit, if any small edit mistakes are there, if for able to, you should be able to edit it instead of depending on completely them. So that much is sufficient for electrical people for AutoCAD point of view. Yeah, that's
Mm.
true. Yeah, one thing, how you got chance for doing your IT, I mean, your research at IIT? You are
Okay,
some
so
you are some from some university or some college, state level college. Is this through again GATE or some? I want your exposure there.
Okay, so it was like if you are like in our college, it was like you can do second year project either from college or you can do it from some company or wherever you want to do it, like 1 year internship. But your project should be good enough of the MTech level like that. So many of my seniors were earlier doing their internship at IIT Bombay. So I asked them like, how the things are going and how you are learning and like what is the scope, what do you get to learn from that internship. So to be very true, like it was very useful for my seniors. Like many of them got job based on that. So I thought like if I stay in college, like I also wanted to understand how exactly like people work in IIT, what exactly you get to learn. It was very good experience because when we go there, we stay with that kind of people. Then you understand, what is their dedication and how they work.
Yes,
You don't work that way.
that's
So if you
true.
want to work like how IITians are working, you have to stay and understand their way of working. So I got to learn a lot of things from them, to be very true. But
You are muted. Unmute yourself.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I can also say it was a very good experience. But I can say you can apply it. You can send your resume. The concerned like person, yeah, whoever is you are applying to, he might take your interview or something. In my case, my interview was not done because I applied it through my guide in college. He was already a student of IIT. He did his PhD from IIT.
Okay,
So
okay.
I don't know, but that sir was like he was willing to give opportunities, to the people from other colleges also. So I got to learn a lot from working in that scenario and everything. But yeah, many of the professors do take interview, and if you clear that interview, then they'll give you the chance to work under them. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it is very good. If you go there, you will learn something. You will definitely learn the dedication level they have. Like I worked with the PhD people. So PhD people are like they are too dedicated. You can't like I can't be I when I went there I was like seriously that the level of the dedication that they give is very different. If
Yes,
you
yes.
can have 50% of that dedication also now, you will be able to reach at some different level.
That's true. That's true.
So it is a good you get to learn technical things. In addition to that, you also get to learn the level of work and dedication and the efforts they put in. I can say about PhD people. I can't say about other like what's going on with BTech or MTech. But yeah, I worked with the PhD people. They were too dedicated, and it was very good, even from the technical point of view and other perspective also.
Yeah, I also got opportunity to stay. I mean, I for MTech interview I went there. That is for renewable energy
Hmm.
department. Somehow I went
Okay.
there, but they didn't give an admission. They are saying it's better you should do your things in electrical only. Why you want to? I mean, that is renewable means a little bit
Okay.
completely at that time. Some 5 years back, completely different field like
Hmm.
that. It's not that much. They at that time it is not treated like completely electrical. They told it's
Yeah.
better if
True.
it's better if you pursue your electrical domain. If we selected, we may be moving out after that. Somehow they didn't give an admission. That's the thing.
But now it is not like that. Now, like renewable and electrical is going like hand in hand, I can say.
That's true. I
Many things
also,
are
yeah,
connected.
for some 4 days I stayed there in IIT. The experience, everything is very awesome, I can say. Yeah, so the
Hmm.
exposure the IITs are providing to the people is very high level of exposure.
Hmm.
It may be the quality of living, a quality of things we are feeling, we are doing, we are learning everything. It's completely different. So
True.
yeah, that's, but we can't say everyone will get that opportunity, but still, at least they
Hmm.
can get interact with those people so that they can perform better in their.
Understand. Yeah, true. You should always have, it is said you should stay, the kind of people you stay with, you become that kind of person, no? So you
Yeah,
should
yeah,
always surround yourself with that kind of people. So you also learn something from them.
That's true. Okay, have you stayed in IIT only, or how it is for you for that only?
Actually, my house was nearby only. So, but they don't give like IIT Bombay don't give accommodation like for interns.
Okay,
So
okay.
I don't know about other IITs, but then yeah, if it is like my house was nearby, so for me accommodation was not required.
Okay, so you are closer to Andheri or what? IIT is at Andheri, right?
Um, no, IIT is at Powai. I stay at Andheri, but it is almost by road you can reach in like say 20 minutes or
Okay,
something
okay. So I
like that.
think
So that is.
that nearby IIT also might given some good exposure to you by watching people who are.
True. Yeah, true, definitely. Like it was very different thing when you go into IIT. Once you step into their campus, it is very different. When you step out, you feel you are into a different world. When you again step in, you feel, you have, when you work with that kind of people to match their level and, it is, you need that dedication there.
Your level of thinking changes from that day onwards. If you are
Yeah,
dedicated, if you are
true,
more optimistic about your future and all, others, it's different
yeah,
thing.
true,
Okay,
true.
okay, nice, nice, nice. So, have you paid any amount to that co-intern, or how it is? Is it free? Can you speak?
No, it is not free. You have to pay some amount. But I think that amount, it is refundable, yeah, partially refundable or something. At the end, if you give good output, if you have done really good work, then there is a policy also that you get some. I don't exactly know that rule on what basis they give. But yeah, sometimes it is worth paying, if you get that exposure and that work environment and then staying with that people and understanding their way of working. So it was
Okay.
worth a pay. But yeah, they do have policy that, depending on your work and everything, they will give you some. I exactly don't know what is their different policy or something.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I think our discussion is going lengthy. I think maybe it's 10, 20 more minutes. At 15 to 20 minutes, we may consume because that much content we have to discuss. I may be splitting this video
Uh,
into two parts because I don't want to miss
okay.
anything from you particularly. People can get
Yeah,
benefit.
yeah.
Yeah. So this internship at POSCO, what about that? Can you speak a few things about that? What it is?
Yeah, uh, Posuco is basically, there are here where we went, it was the Western WRLDC, like,
Mhm.
so it is basically, there are national NRLDCs and WRLDCs and everything. So kind of, but the internship was only for some say 10 days because of the shortage of time or something. So we went there and they just gave us the basic idea about what exactly they are working on and like what all things they are working on. There is their system where they continuously monitor, voltage fluctuations,
This
frequency fluctuations.
these are load dispatch centers, right?
Yeah, load dispatch center. So they continuously monitor things like how and like in emergency, like what they do, what are the kinds of steps that are taken, and then many more things like so all they just gave us the basic idea. So if it would have been 1 month internship, we would have got much things to learn about. But even 10 days experience was good. We just got overview about what exactly they are working on and how actually we have heard like voltage fluctuation, frequency fluctuations, what exactly. But there we got to understand exactly, how like there was one room exactly where they
Big
can
screen.
continuously monitor, yeah, big screen, where they can continuously monitor how things are going around, and it was like good, to understand things practically is very different, and to
Uh,
just study in a book it is very different. So
those
it was a
numbers
good
keep on
time.
fluctuate. Those numbers keep on fluctuate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a good experience. And they don't allow many people at a time, so we were sending some 2, 3 people at a time, and they used to explain us the thing, and it was good. It was really good time. Like even if you get to understand 10% of what they are working, that is also always good. You should never, think ki, "Arey, it is only 10 days internship. What am I going to learn?" But that 10 days also teaches you many things.
That's true.
It is
That's
like
true.
that.
Yeah. How you got chance for that?
That was a compulsory actually from our college end for every MTech student like that.
Okay, okay, okay.
Like in MTech, I guess in our college the intake was only 18.
Mm-hmm.
So we all went, and then we were like given some task also, like based on whatever analysis they do. Small tasks were given, and we have to do that thing and then submit it to them. And at the same time, they all every day they used to explain us like you say one or two parts of their system what they are working on, because there are many sections.
That's true. That's true.
So depending on 10 days, they divided it into some sections. So every day someone used to come, like person from that particular section, and he used to explain us everything. Based on that, then everyone was given an opportunity. Like whoever finds whatever interesting, you can work something on that. So some of the tasks, like I exactly don't remember, but were given, and like we did it, and at the end of that, based on whatever work they have given, we were given the certificate.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. It's very nice. That exposure will give a lot of good understanding to us how things are there, generation, dispatch, load, overload, everything. It will give full understanding. Yes, yes. This load dispatch centers. Yeah, if any people get chance to work at load dispatch center, they should pursue it. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, true. Even if you get for 1 week,
yeah, yeah. Proceed, proceed.
I was saying that even if you get for a week or 10 days also, you just get to know what exactly happens in those dispatch center. We just study in book, and understanding it by going there is different thing.
Yeah,
So you should never, underestimate the opportunity.
yeah,
You should
yes, yes,
always
yes.
grab it.
Yeah, I can say that if anyone getting at least half day visit to any place or any
Mm,
electrical related thing, you should grab that opportunity because that exposure you are getting for
mm.
half day or 1 hour, it is too better than far better than anything you will study for months and months. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
true.
Because your thinking and everything will change from that instant. So yeah, whatever it may be, if you get any good institute, not in like institute, any say substation, whatever it may be, something like
Mm.
that. Electrical students, you ask them, request them, you can visit it, you can feel the things, you can learn the things. Yeah, that experience is a lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
true, true. Everyone should, make effort. Actually, we don't take this thing seriously when we are in BTech, but I would like to request if any of the BTech students, yeah, who are into their graduation phase and are seeing this, I would like to request they should not, like think that 1 day visit will not do anything. Even single day visit can help you learn many things. So
yeah,
you
yeah,
should always try and grab things,
that's
because I
true.
know people, many BTech, many people, even we used to be like, a 1 day visit, what we will understand. But now we realize, no, even a single day visit or a single internship helps you learn so many things.
Yeah, I feel that at least 5 minute discussion with anyone who are working there means a lot.
Yeah, true, true.
Yeah, it's not only visit. Nowadays, I am feeling at least few minute discussion with those people will means a lot because that much
Yeah,
exposure we will
true,
get. Yeah.
true,
Okay.
true. You should visit.
How is your experience as a physics lecturer?
It was good. Like, sometimes when I started teaching physics, it was because, there are many topics in physics which are relatable to electrical engineering also. Like there is electromagnetics, there is magnetism, and many things were there. So, in addition to my engineering subjects that I was taking, I also wanted to try on physics, because physics is a subject that people think is too difficult to teach.
That's
Many
true.
people say, "Arey, you are teaching physics, it is very difficult. How do you teach?" So for me, it was also learning. when I started, it was not like physics is I'm very well versed with, but I wanted to try something in addition to my engineering subjects also. So I thought of taking on physics. It was not easy for when I started. Like I started from a small institute, coaching classes. So I started, and for me, it was also like I have to study, understand things. Whatever was related to engineering was good, but physics is not only about electrical engineering. There is mechanical part. There is that stress thing, and many things are there. Mechanical
Yes,
that
yes,
we
that's true.
study in mechanics and all, and there is many things related to civil, and many things are there.
It's most of
Circular motion.
engineering. Yeah,
Yeah, circular motion is there. So for me to, I was not like that. I will stick to only topics that were, current electricity is there. So I never wanted to just stick to electrical topics in physics. So I even took the opportunities for teaching this mechanics part also. But it was very good experience. I learned lot of things while teaching students. Then after like teaching, say, for 12th and 11th and 12th, then I also thought that I should also go for competitive because it is more challenging. Because in competitive you don't have those straightforward questions. There are questions which needs your application, which needs your presence of mind. So I was like, "Okay, engineering subjects, so I do know." And when we teach engineering students, if I am teaching state, it is more of like, yeah, exam point of view. So even students have that mentality. Whatever is from exam point of view, we should first finish that. So I was like, "Here I'm already into engineering, but I wanted to at the same time try physics first." Then I started competitive also, and competitive was more difficult. When it comes to CET and then it comes to JEE, it is way difficult to grasp things. But yeah, I utilized in understanding that subject, and during my coaching, it was almost like I was training myself to understand physics. But it was really good. Even today, sometimes I do miss that thing because now after I started my post graduation, I am like not into that right now physics. But yeah, I do sometimes miss because physics was very tricky. Many people do
yeah.
ask like, how did you manage it? No, it is interesting if you have that willingness, na, ki, yeah, I want to try something in addition to this. So that was one point of view. And yeah, engineering so was normal, like teaching engineering. It was not thing, but my main motto was to continue teaching engineering. Was I was preparing for my gates and everything. So when you teach someone, you understand concepts in much better way. When you study for yourself, you are just, this I
Okay,
understood it.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
But yeah, but to teach someone, it is like you have to teach someone. You start from very basic thing. Even if you want to teach KVL and KCL, say first year student, you have to, your approach should be different. So that was how, I thought, ki, I have to prepare my gate. Even gate preparation is like that only. You have to, have to clear your concepts very nicely and everything. So for that, I continued that engineering. Side by side, physics was to learn something new. At the same time, opportunities were very good, like competitive and all coaching things were going very well at that time. So
Okay.
side by side, I did both the things. But it is always good. You should try some, things that challenges you constantly. Because if you
Yeah,
don't challenge your brain, it will not work.
that's true,
You have
dear.
to challenge.
Yeah. Generally, how much time you used to spend for that those classes, coaching institutes?
Uh,
Is it daily
I
or
used
weekends?
to No, I used to go daily because that was like almost like, source of earning was there for me. At the same time, I was side like to teach someone, like let us say I'm teaching basic electrical to someone, I have to prepare, right? So at the same time, my preparation was also going on, and I was taking lectures also. So lectures used to be like somewhere in the morning because before colleges, right? Lectures are usually before colleges or after college, like in the evening. So my lectures used to be in the morning and evening. And in between, like there used to be some other lectures also, depending on if there are some extra lectures or something. But yeah, it was not like full day I'm teaching only. I used to get enough time to, prepare for other things also. So it was good. It was good experience. But
Yeah.
I can say I used to spend somewhere around six hours or something teaching. But it was good. When you interact with the student, you start having a different perspective towards everything.
Yeah, your learning perspective again drops to a baby level.
Yeah,
Everything.
like I really felt that even if addition is there, no, we do addition in a different way, but to teach someone how to add it is very different approach. So if someone is really is saying that they want to prepare for higher education at the same time, earn also and stay in touch with the subject, they can go for part-time like teaching
That's
or
true.
something.
That's true. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
also, we
So,
can say, one more field. Not like field. Anybody who don't have that much income or something,
yeah,
they can do this.
anyone who have that financial concern or something, they can think, and at the same time, if they have will to go for higher studies, then they can think of some solution like this where they can
Yeah,
work on.
yeah, yeah. I think you studied. I mean, you teach it for engineering also, like
Yeah, engineering also.
engineering colleges. Right?
Not colleges, like we used to have this private, right? Coachings
Okay.
are there, right?
Ah,
In
okay.
Mumbai, like nowadays the number of coachings have reduced because of this online thing. There are many YouTube videos and
That's
everything
true.
available. But
That's
at
true.
that time, like if I go 4 years down the line, the trend of coaching was more. So at that time, number of people joining for like let us say there were digital electronics, there was analog electronics, and this kind of subjects. People used to join, right?
Yes, yes,
So
that's true.
the demand was good. Now if I see the demand is not there that much because many things are available online itself.
Yes, yes, that's true.
At
Many
that time,
people
there was very good scope.
now people have access to online also, so they can study a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So almost your area of interest, power system and power electronics and their analysis and all the components related to that. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I think there are your projects related. I will discuss in separate session, not now. At
Okay, no
DCDC,
problem.
the islanding
Yeah,
and
sure,
all. I will make one more session, maybe in February, so that we clearly we will discuss. Yeah.
sure. Okay, no
So
problem.
you are university topper.
Yeah. Yeah,
Myself
that.
also.
Oh, congrats. That's why I said not starting that many things are relatable, and when things are relatable, you have many things, more things to discuss because your experience is common. Many things we can bring up you can bring up questions in a better when the conversation can go in a good way.
That's why our discussion is still going on. Otherwise, maybe ended in 30
Yeah,
minutes.
true, true.
Very nice.
Yeah, it is. I can say it is good feeling to be a topper, university topper, but at the same time, when it comes to joining companies and giving interviews, I feel you more of practical exposure is important, and no one will even consider you are a university topper if you don't have that, your basics clear and you don't have that technical knowledge or you don't have some practical exposure. So it is good. Someone is good in academics, they are toppers. But at the same time, I think they should also concentrate on learning skills,
That's true.
standing out of the crowd, and whatever is in demand and whatever is their area of interest, they should keep on learning.
Yeah,
That is equally important because nowadays companies are more concerned with your skills than your, I guess, academics are important, but at the same time they're also looking for people with skills and
yeah.
ability to grasp and adjust as per company requirements.
That's true, Namrata. Whatever academic, we can clear in a different manner. Getting marks and
Yeah,
all, we can do it in a different manner. We can easily get. I also,
true.
I didn't done that much hardness for the academic point of view,
Mhm.
but still somehow I got it.
True,
Yeah,
true. No, it is a very different kind of approach when it
that's
comes to
it. That's
academics.
it. That's it. Approach should be
Yeah,
different for
hmm,
getting that
true.
whatever it is there. We are
Hmm.
writing exam for 3 hours. For the 3 hours, our approach should be completely different. That's it, nothing else.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when it comes to like going for interview, your approach should be different
That's it. Yeah.
because what you prepare for your examinations is very different from when it comes to comes to answering someone who has a very good experience.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's
So
true.
you should prepare yourself for that.
Yeah, when coming to the practical world where companies and everything is everybody is
Mm.
working, in that perspective, how much marks you have generally doesn't matter. Maybe that cutoff may matter, maybe 70% or 75,
Hmm.
just to filter out some people.
True.
They may do something like
Hmm.
that, but after that, you are university topper or you are which that it doesn't matter actually.
Yeah,
Only thing
true. That doesn't.
how much content you have, how much what skills you have, if any some problems are there, however the mental state is there, how matured your mind is to tackle that situation. These things actually matters a lot.
Hmm.
So that thing
Actually,
you are able to grab those things. That's it. Yeah.
true.
Nice, nice,
It
nice.
was a very nice discussion. I hope
Yeah.
it'll be helpful for people out
Yes,
there.
yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I also feel that our discussion may ignite many minds, many minds. Yeah,
True,
my
true,
main
true.
intention also, the people who are, yeah, we already told, some, we didn't get proper guidance in our childhood or in our education days. So
True.
we should give some better guidance, at least in the best way possible to us. That's our main motto of this
True.
channel also. That way
Yeah,
only
true.
I started this. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very good initiative, I should say. Seriously, because when you first approached me and I like went through your channel, it was like very, exactly felt like if something like this would have been available when I was searching for that guidance, like it would have been so much different things for me. So
That's
this is a
true.
really good initiative, and I think people, students, everyone should take best benefit out of this.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Whatever in my mind is there, whatever things I am doing, I am practicing.
Hmm.
So it's almost reflecting in my videos. Nothing else. Yeah. So finally, just to finish our discussion, generally
Yeah.
I don't see so many women in electrical core side. Uh,
Okay.
so yeah, what is your perspective on that? I mean, analytical things and all. So how you are related to the your fellow men people and all? Because I have that my
Okay.
mind. Very few people that because that is reflecting actually. That is not my mind because in
Mm-hmm.
most of the core companies, almost ratio maybe 3 to 97 something like that. Three people
Oh,
men. I mean very less women we can say around 10% something like that women will
okay.
be there. Most of the technical people are already occupied with gents. So I am happy that more people are coming because then only
Yeah.
balance will be there. Some good things will come into the
Mm.
picture.
Good point. Actually, what I feel is nowadays, one thing I feel is electrical engineering people have, I don't know, many people just have concept in their mind that, electrical. For even when I joined, many people were like, many people who told me like, electrical demands you going on site. How can you go as a girl? I said, I don't think like if you have an interest you should not consider all this parameter first thing. And if any girls out, yeah, women are watching out, I would like to make sure there are many fields out there in engineering which don't demand going on site, which demand, there are desk jobs, there are designing jobs out there, many opportunities are there. Only thing is you should be able to find out what kind of field you want to work there. It is not like girls are not going on site. There are many girls who have interest, they do go on site. I have many of my friends I have heard who go visit sites and everything. So it is all about your interest. So whenever you go into field, try to research completely about it. It is not like in this field you just have to go on site and visit sites or travel and everything. Electrical is very vast field, there is too much scope out there, and many of my friends are even working from home, because they have software based job, they have to completely work on software in electrical also. So it is not like earlier, you have to do only this specific work. Now this field also have lots and lots of opportunity. Only thing is you should have a good research. You should research well. You should be, because nowadays you can Google it everything, right? What are the
That's
scope,
true.
what are the
Yeah,
opportunities. Even LinkedIn is a platform where you can easily search people from the same background.
that's
Even
true. That's very nice.
today I can, I don't, when I completed my BTech, like many people were like, how to understand like what exactly are the companies in your area, how do I get to know? But now LinkedIn is a platform where you can search everything, right from the people working from in your area of interest. You can talk with them, try to understand what they're exactly working on, build up your network. You can even request them like, is there any opportunities? Yeah, there is many ways. Only thing is you should go with the technology, you should go with whatever is available, understand what facilities are available out there and grab the best out of it. Nothing is like not available. It is not like what it was 5-10 years down the line.
That's
Things and
true.
worlds have changed. Even companies perspective towards women have changed. There are companies who now don't hesitate to consider, if I see 10 years down the line, I've heard many people saying there are many job profiles who used to say strictly male, no female. But now if someone is mentioning, no, I have come across this. If someone is posting a vacancy only male, he writes a reason because of the work scenario. Yeah, what the work demands. They can't just simply say only male. Why only male?
That's true.
So that is a good thing. People's perspective towards women is changing, and definitely opportunities are a lot, and no one should hesitate. Whatever is your interest, you should keep on chasing that.
That's true. That's true.
And
Yeah.
one more thing I would like to add: for some people, path may be easy. For some people, it might be difficult, but you should never give up.
That's it. That's
That is what
true.
I have learned. Like for me, many opportunities, many times I felt, but no, you should not give up. You should keep on trying. And definitely, as you research things, as you find things, you will definitely understand how things are going on.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. I also observed in your entire profile, you didn't given up anything. Somehow you are keep on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somehow you should work. Keep
That's
on working,
true.
because sometimes if you are not able to achieve what you want, you will feel demoralized. But you should not give up on that. You should keep working, and definitely things will work out. But for someone it works out easily.
That's true.
For
That's
someone
true.
it doesn't work out easily, so you should not give up.
Okay. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Namrata, today I am very happy about entire our discussion.
Thank you so much. And it was a very good opportunity for me as well. I always felt that somewhere, our experience should be helpful to someone in a
That's
good
it.
way.
Our experience should
And
be
I
helpful.
am really thankful that you gave me this opportunity. Like I always had this thing in my mind. Sometimes I would like to be helpful to someone. Look, I can share my experience with someone. But
Yeah. Yeah.
seriously, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be
Yeah.
helpful to someone.
Thank you too for accepting this invitation. I thought by saying that IIT tag, I thought you may be very busy.
No, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
nothing like
Actually,
that.
I thought like that because you may be busy. I don't know whether you will accept or not, something like that.
Hmm.
Now, little bit my perspective also changed because people only think we should approach the people somehow if they are everyone generally they surely help people. Yeah, very nice. I'm happy about our entire discussion. I will try to edit and
Yeah,
post this video. It may benefit many professionals. Yeah, I'm requesting all our audience and everyone, please go through this video. I will try to keep like chapters or timestamps, something like that, in our description. You can click on that. If you are interested, you can watch this entire discussion. If you are don't have time, you can watch particular timestamping. But I can say that any electrical graduate who wants to be their career in electrical engineering, they can watch this video complete at least once in their life, so that at least in starting of their career, because then only it will helpful for them. Yeah, very nice.
True.
Yeah, Namrata, I request you to share some website links, whatever courses you did, something wherever you applied, something
Okay,
like that.
fine.
I will share in our description also, so that people can easily go through those. They can also apply if they feel
Okay.
interested. Yeah, very nice. Thank you. Thank you to.
Thank you so much. It was nice having conversation with you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, dear. Bye. We will meet in next videos and all.
Bye.
Bye. Take care, dear. Good night.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. This is about Miss Namrata. I hope you enjoyed this content, everything. She explained in a very clear manner all the things we discussed in a detailed manner. So, for watching many more content like this, for many more videos like this, web interviews and some innovation topics and all, please subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any of my future updates. Thank you, guys. Thanks for supporting. Bye. We will meet in next video.
I hope you enjoyed this content. If you are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. So press on the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my future videos. You will get notifications also. Thank you. Thanks for watching.